If you use Google Docs a lot, this update is gonna be a game changer for you. Google has added Gemini right inside Docs, and it can help you write smarter, summarize faster, generate images, and even pull information from your Drive and Gmail. Today I'll walk you through how it works and what you can do with it. Gemini in Google Docs is part of the Google Workspace Labs, basically an early test version of Google Docs' advanced AI features. Once it's active in your account, you'll see a new button called Ask Gemini. This opens a side panel where you can type prompts, choose suggestions, and generate text or images direct inside your document. To begin, open your Google Doc file. Click Ask Gemini and the panel will slide out. Google gives you a few ready-made suggestions, but you can also type your own requests. Now let's try out these prompts. We're gonna start with help me outline this idea into a clear structure. Rewrite this paragraph to sound more professional. Turn this into a 2-sentence summary. Now if you want the output, you can insert it directly into your document. Gemini can break down long text instantly. When you open a document that already has content, it automatically prepares a summary. Now let's try more example prompts. For example, give me a quick overview of this entire document. Condense this part into 4 lines. And what I've just realized is you have to highlight the section you want to be summarized and describe what you want. You can insert it, regenerate a new version, or give feedback on the suggestion. If you're stuck trying to write something, Gemini can help. You can start with a simple request and refine it as many times as you want. Now let's try the example prompts. Draft a short email requesting feedback from my team. Make this sentence sound more confident. Turn this into a more friendly message. Its result can be inserted or regenerated using the retry. One of the coolest features is image generation. You can ask Gemini to create visuals based on your prompt. For example, create a cartoon illustration of a laptop floating in space. You can insert the image, ask similar options, or adjust the prompt if you want something different. Now if you store your work in the Google Drive, Gemini can reference those files to give you accurate answers. You don't even need to open the files. Alright, let's try this demo prompt. Show me the key points at, Let me select my project. Gemini will show the sources it used so that you know exactly where the information came from. You can also ask Gemini to summarize and explain your inbox, your emails. Now this feature is more helpful if you have a lot of emails. Now let's try this prompt. Summarize the latest conversations from my week planning thread. Gemini can insert that summary into your docs with just one click. You can also use Gemini to learn how to use certain things in your Google Docs. Now let's try this prompt. How do I add page numbers? What's the quickest way to create a table of contents? If you want Gemini to search the internet, just mention it in your prompt. Alright, let's try this prompt. Using web search, explain what's happening with today's tech headlines. Use Google search to describe the current temperature in wherever you are. Maybe let me give an example, Nairobi. Now inside the Gemini panel, there is a section called Gems. These are small AI assistants designed for specific tasks. You can pick one or create your own. You can clear conversation history at any time. But remember, if you refresh the page or close the document, the chat resets. There are buttons that rate outputs, copy text, preview results, or ask Gemini to try again. And that's a full walkthrough of how Gemini works inside Google Docs. It is powerful, flexible, and a huge help for anyone who writes or collaborates online. Try it out and let me know in the comments which is your favorite feature. So that has been it for today's video. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, blessings.